Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. A very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the April 2021. I'm gonna tell all the moon signs and ascendants how their month April 2021 would be. At the starting of the month, Rahu and Mars will be in the sign of Taurus, forming an Angarak Yoga. In the Pisces sign, there will be Sun, Mercury and Venus. In the Capricorn sign, there will be Saturn and Jupiter, forming a Nij Bhang Raj Yoga. And Moon and Ketu will be in the Scorpio sign. Moon will be in its debilitation sign at the starting of April 2021. So this will be the planetary position for all of us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you all something today. I want to tell you all, when you all enter the month of April 2021, you'll feel that it is the end of the world for you. You will see gloom and doom everywhere. You will not see any light at the end of the tunnel. You will feel everything is impossible. You will feel the things you are doing is not achievable. You will feel that everything in your life has gone haywire. You will feel it is impossible to achieve anything in this life. But let me tell you all that this is not the case. Though you will be feeling everything is impossible, but in the month of April 2021, let me tell you all, you will come back, you will bounce back, and you will ensure that you achieve the impossible. Viewers, I want to tell you all the spelling of impossible. IMPOSSIBLE. So, this is the spelling of impossible, which all of y'all know. But the first two letters of impossible says I am. And the last 8 letters gives us the word possible. So the word impossible tells you I am possible. Go into the month of April 2021 thinking about this spelling of the word impossible, and you would be victorious in whatever you do in the month of April 2021. So remember the spelling of impossible, which indicates to us that I am possible. So the impossible itself is possible in the month of April 2021. You will be able to achieve all those difficult things which you were not able to until 31st March 2021. You will be able to conquer all your fears and worries at this point in time. You will be in a mood to bounce back in life. You will want to show people that you can make a comeback in life. And for this, you will be appreciated. You will be rewarded. You will be acknowledged by your near and dear ones. So it is gonna be a good month for most of the people of this world in the month of April 2021. Now let me start predicting about all the moon signs and ascendants. Aries moon sign, Aries ascendant people. I want to tell you all that Rahu and Mars will be in your 2nd house. In your 12th house, there will be Sun, Venus and Mercury. In your 10th house, there will be a Nij Bhang Raj Yoga of Saturn and Jupiter. And Saturn is forming a Sasha Yoga, means it is in its own house. And in your 8th house, there will be a Ketu moon conjunction. So during this month, you can expect to control your expenses. Your family members which were not appreciating your efforts for them, they will start recognizing your efforts, your love for your family. Your family members may go out of their way to show their appreciation for you. In terms of finances, you will see a lot of money coming into your life. If you were trying very hard to earn some money in the earlier months, then during this month you will be able to crack those deals and earn money from it. Most of Aries moon sign, Aries ascendant people will get a promotion, and it is very much possible that they get an increment in their salary package this month. You will have great control over everything what you are doing. I mean, you will be in total control of the situation which you will be in. Well, for Taurus ascendant, Taurus moon sign people, Rahu and Mars will be over your ascendant or over your moon sign. And in your 11th house, there will be Sun, Venus and Mercury. In your 9th house, there will be Saturn and Jupiter. And in your 7th house, there will be Ketu and Moon. So during this time, if you are doing business, your business can increase. Though there may be some initial stress, some initial problems in regard to your business, but as the month passes, you will see those problems fading away. For those of you who are not having a good relationship with your spouse, during this month, you will see that your differences with your spouse will end and you will have complete harmony and a cordial relationship with your spouse. Your spouse is gonna support you in everything you do this month. They are gonna support you mentally and emotionally, which is the most important thing I wanna highlight for y'all. In regard to your work, I wanna tell y'all there would be no problems whatsoever. And you will be able to overcome all those hurdles and all those obstacles you were facing earlier. For Gemini moon sign, Gemini ascendant people, I want to tell you all, Rahu and Mars will be forming an Angarak Yoga in your 12th house. In your 10th house, there will be Sun, Mercury and Venus. In your 8th house, there will be Saturn and Jupiter. And in your 6th house, there will be Ketu and Moon. So during this time, you can expect to overcome your secret enemies. If any of your secret enemies was trying to harm you until this point in time, then from this month onwards, you will be in a position to conquer them. You will decipher your secret enemies at this point in time, and your enemies too will come to know that you know that they are your enemies. Your secret enemies will come to know that you know that they are trying to harm you. And hence they might not be able to face you at this point in time. Maybe your enemies become your friends at this point in time. And you can expect some profit from your friends at this point in time. All your court cases, all your litigation worries will end at this point in time if there is a date in the court. If you are having any sort of disease, any sort of health problems, then during this month you will find a medicine, a solution, a doctor which will cure you. At this point in time, you will feel that it is time for you to control your expenses, and you will successfully control your expenses. In regard to your work, I do not see any sort of problem this month. For people who are looking for a job, this can be that month where you can get a job for yourself. I mean, you can get employment. Well, for Cancer moon sign, Cancer ascendant people, I want to tell you all, an Angarak Yoga, Rahu Mars conjunction will be in your 11th house. In your 9th house, there will be Sun, Mercury and Venus. In your 7th house, there will be Saturn and Jupiter. And in your 5th house, there will be Ketu and Moon. So during this time, you can expect some gains in your life. You can expect some financial gains in your life. You can expect some monetary gains in your life. You can expect some relationship gains in your life. Maybe you enter into a new relationship with someone. Your love life will be very good at this moment. There will be complete harmony between you and your love partner. If you were thinking of proposing to your love partner, then I think this will be the ideal time for you to propose to them. But I would strictly tell all the Cancer moon sign, Cancer ascendant people not to gamble this month. Well, for Leo moon sign, Leo ascendant people, I want to tell you all, Rahu and Mars will be in your 10th house, forming an Angarak Yoga. In your 8th house, there will be Sun, Mercury and Venus. In your 6th house, there will be Saturn and Jupiter. And in your 4th house, there will be Ketu and Moon. So during this time, you can face some problems in your job. You can face some problems at your workplace. But in the latter half of the month, maybe after 15th or 16th of April, you will be able to overcome all those problems, all those difficulties you are facing in your job. You will be more than aggressive in reaching your goals this month. If you had any sort of target for this month, then you will be able to achieve that. The only problem I see for y'all is in terms of your health. But sooner or later, you will be able to find a medicine, a doctor, a solution for that health problem. Well, for Virgo moon sign, Virgo ascendant people, I want to tell y'all that Rahu and Mars will be in your 9th house. In your 7th house, there will be Sun, Venus and Mercury. In your 5th house, there will be a Saturn-Jupiter conjunction forming a Neej Bhang Raj Yoga and a Sasha Yoga. And in the 3rd house, there will be Ketu and Moon. So during this time, you will make efforts to change your future for the better. Though sometimes it becomes difficult to change your future in spite of your efforts, in spite of your hard work, but still you would try to do that. You will find that with your efforts, with your intelligence, with your guts, you are able to accomplish all those pending tasks which you were not able to in the earlier months. A short travel during this month cannot be ruled out. Your children are gonna make you proud at this moment with their achievements, and you are gonna feel that it is time for y'all to give them a gift. Well, for those who are doing a job, let me tell y'all that a promotion in your job cannot be ruled out. So indeed, this is a very good time for y'all. Well, for Libra moon sign, Libra ascendant people, let me tell y'all, Rahu and Mars will be forming an Angarak Yoga in your 8th house. In your 6th house, there will be Sun, Venus and Mercury. In your 4th house, there will be Saturn and Jupiter. And in your 2nd house, there will be Ketu and Moon. So during this time, you can expect to earn a lot of money in your business. And people who are doing a job, they might get some opportunities to earn some extra money from somewhere. You can have some misunderstandings with your family members at this point in time. But in the latter half of the month, maybe after the 15th or 16th of April, you will see those differences between you and your family members vanishing completely. For those who are planning for a vacation, then at this point in time, I'd suggest you all to just go for a vacation, because this would be an ideal time for you to enjoy. You can expect a lot of happiness and joy if you travel this month. Though at the starting of the month, things may go awry, but you don't need to worry about that, because sooner rather than later, everything you will find to get hunky-dory for you. Well, for Scorpio moon sign, Scorpio ascendant people, I want to tell you all that Rahu and Mars will be in your 7th house, forming an Angarak Yoga. In your 5th house, there will be Sun, Mercury and Venus. In your 3rd house, there will be Saturn and Jupiter. And in your ascendant or over your moon sign, there will be Ketu and Moon. So during this time, you can expect your business to grow. If for some reason your confidence was shattered until this time, then during this month, you will see that your confidence has come back, and you will make certain decisions this month which will be beneficial for you during this month. And later on in your life, you will feel that it is time for you to move on with your life. You may not be very happy with your children at this point in time, but sooner or later you will be able to convince them to listen to you, to work according to your suggestions. And my suggestion to y'all would be keep doing so until they listen to you, until they take your suggestions. You may experience some sort of wasteful expenditures during this month. Well, for Sagittarius moon sign, Sagittarius ascendant people, I want to tell you all that Rahu and Mars will be in your 6th house. In your 4th house, there will be Sun, Mercury and Venus. In your 2nd house, there will be Saturn and Jupiter. And in your 12th house, there will be Ketu and Moon. So during this time, you will tend to become very religious. You will tend to take the support of God in everything you do. You will definitely see that it is better for you to trust in God rather than someone else. And I'd definitely like to tell y'all that God is gonna help you at this point in time in achieving whatever you want to achieve in the month of April 2021. You will be able to overcome all your health problems this month. I mean, you will find a solution, a medicine or a doctor who will be able to cure you permanently of that disease which you are already having. So my suggestion to y'all would be, if you are having any sort of disease until now, then try to find a solution to that this month, because there is a strong chance of you being successful at it. Well, for Capricorn moon sign, Capricorn ascendant people, let me tell you all, Rahu and Mars will be in your 5th house. In your 3rd house, there will be Sun, Mercury and Venus. In your ascendant or over your moon sign, there will be Saturn and Jupiter. And in your 11th house, there will be Ketu and Moon. So during this month, you can expect to earn a lot of money. You can expect some unexpected gains. You can expect things to get better for you on your financial front. If you were expecting any sort of money from anywhere, then this would be that month where you will get that money. You will be able to meet your expenses comfortably during this month. If you were facing any sort of financial problems earlier, you will be able to overcome those cash flow problems this month. All in all, it is gonna be a good month for you in terms of your finances. Well, for Aquarius moon sign, Aquarius ascendant people, Rahu and Mars will be in your 4th house. In your 2nd house, there will be Sun, Venus and Mercury. In your 12th house, there will be Saturn and Jupiter. And in your 10th house, there will be Ketu and Moon. So during this time, there can be some problem at your workplace. Your peers, your bosses, your colleagues may trouble you at this point in time. Your colleagues and peers may badmouth you in front of your bosses and superiors. And there is a strong chance of you facing the wrath of your bosses at this point in time. I'd suggest you all to be diplomatic at this point in time in your workplace. I mean, with your colleagues and peers. Do not get into any sort of arguments, debates or fights with your colleagues and peers. And I am certain that with your intelligence and efforts, you will be able to overcome all those problems and difficulties you will be facing at your workplace. Well, for Pisces moon sign, Pisces ascendant people, I want to tell you all that Rahu and Mars will be in your 3rd house. In your ascendant or over your moon sign, there will be Sun, Mercury and Venus. In your 11th house, there will be Saturn and Jupiter. And in your 9th house, there will be Ketu and Moon. So during this time, you can expect some short travel. You can expect to travel abroad also. And your efforts during this time will not go a waste. The efforts you put in your work or behind your family members will be fruitful for you. And you will see that your family and your spouse are supporting you in everything you are doing, which wouldn't be the case until this point in time. So during this time, you can expect a cordial relationship with your family members and your spouse. For business people who are trying to start a new business, I want to tell you all, this could be that month when you can start that business. And I want to assure you all that you will succeed in this particular business which you start this month. But I'd suggest you all to start that business after the 15th of April 2021. Well, this pretty much completes my predictions for the month of April 2021. If you want specific predictions about yourself, then you can contact me directly. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. And besides that, if you want to earn a lot of money in your life, if you want to see richness in life, if you want to see success and prosperity in life, if you want to fill yourself with positivity in life, if you want peace, tranquility and calmness in your life, which is most important for human beings, and you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you can contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great month ahead. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.